Cool. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Guardians who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence, whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail. They decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you will be able to follow the prints to their owners. Yeah, it fully replaced it. It's all the way to the ground. My red ones were the same way. My Power Ranger boots earlier. Ah! And then it hides the boots. So it handles it as one continuous render. There we go. Look at these little cute little prints. Like little baby shoes. Oh! Well, now that I've stared at those long enough, I look off into the distance and I see these. And an ominous chocobo. Here we go. Yep. It looks like they take a left toward all that red stuff. All right. Okay. If I follow this line. Oh, no, 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 no. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, interrupted with paralysis. Not cool, man. Not cool. Oh. Got me good. Alright, Snow Wolf. Hi-ya! I did it. Alright. I did turn around and see it coming, and then just turned around to keep inspecting the boots. Here we go. Came up over this ridge. Oh. Okay. We continue on. Be cool if there wasn't a little surveying that you could kind of like run along them. And if you slowed down, they like came further into focus. But that's all game mechanics that would require some pretty substantial tech. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Hey! What's going on, buddy? Buddy pal? So cold. I want to go home. Hello? Ah! Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Ah! Meteor, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Guardians were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell's-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monstrous gaping maw. Thrice. And when I finally found cover, hit me how cold and hungry I was. You want some raisins? Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you any success? Track down Wedge. That's wonderful news. Now what a Biggs? I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all that tongue lashing he gives Wedge, he's always taken care of him. I scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, We know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Yita and Y'shtola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? Mm-hmm. After 5 long years. Thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Meteor. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. What did I put him in my pocket? Okay. I don't remember if they've already had Biggs' voice. I don't remember it. So, I'm doing my best. You're saying it's darker, or it's deeper, more beefy. All right. It's all a guess. With the Scions, enough of them are voiced often enough that I can try within my limited range to get as close as possible, but I can tell you a realm revoiced won't be voiced by me. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? I think we met her earlier. Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. How are you feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have had a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Can I level? Did I level? I gotta be getting close, right? Maybe not. There it is. Cool. All right. I'm fine now, thanks to you, but I can't bear to think that Biggs is still alone in the cold with the Garleans on his heels. The cold made my voice different. He lured the enemy away for my sake. Now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Meteor, but do you think you could search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. A Rogadan gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worthwhile to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. It is perhaps true. Alright. There's our cave. Biggs. Biggs. I don't see him. I don't see him. I've checked everywhere. He's not in here. That I can be sure. I looked behind the columns. I saw it on the way in. I've looked up. Oh, God. I feel like maybe we were baited. Alright. Nope. No bigs. I checked. Do. I got this nice little path here, though. Okay.
Meteor, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area. Well, that stands to reason. I suppose, seeing as he was not trying to lure the Garleans away from me, but where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? We can't give up, Meteor. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us look, even if it's only to tell us where to look. Ask me for them. Ask anyone who will listen, and hurry! The Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment.
Alright. I've been running up these towers all day. So many stairs. No? Higher still? Feels like we could use an elevator. That is tech I know we have. No? Ah, excellent.
Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say. If he's not found around here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Danafin Pass, the south end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying and idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I nearly broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble.
You know that person just kept talking like this entire time. That is a really crappy map you guys have. Alright. Can I go higher still? Oh. Well, this feels like the best way down. Yeah, for sure.
Oh!
Nailed it. Alright. Hopefully none of this pulls, because, you know, I'm recovering from my awesomeness. Cool. Are we concerned about that? If I run into that, we probably just fight. I think I want to talk to them first, right? Oh. Can I just run into it? My pick. My pick. We'll pick the cowardly way. We're going to hide behind a rock with these lovely ladies. It doesn't matter.
Orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead?
Ah, Meteor. It is well that you are here. The situation is grave.
Big's in a bad way. We need to do something right now.
Then why were you just standing there?
Yida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. We've been standing here watching them for hours. With me.
He's not alone. Kill them all.
Oh, game time now. Figs, try not to get hit by my overpower. Because I'm going to be letting axes just fly. Yes. Oh. I killed the Sagittarius. Doesn't that mean you were born in, like, the later half of the year? When's a Decurion born?
Oh god. They really brought out the stops here. Whoop. Oh. Come on. If we could pull it all into a bundle, we could all AoE more effectively. I know NPCs don't like AoE. Oh no, I'm home ganged by the Lacarius. That is super annoying. And more stuff pops up out of thin air. Alright. I guess there's not another Lacarius here. I'm fine. Yeah, they're home gang and the monk. Who cares about that? That works out fine. Monk doesn't want to move out of anything anyway. I guess they missed their positionals. That's bad. Ida seems like she'd take that in stride though. She's probably got unlimited True North. Alright. We did it. We did it, guys. Go team. We just murdered like an entire troop of Imperials. This is bound to go unnoticed. My thanks. Another moment and I would have... Oh no, is he gonna vomit?
He has not been in the cold too long. We must find shelter him. Yeah. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Yida and I shall bear him there with all haste.
You don't want my help? You guys got it?
Sid'll be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions.
Yes. Here we go. Let's head on down and back to Monument Tower. That really was quite the jump, huh? These towers are all built alike, so I figured it would work out. I mean, snow's soft. And I was on a motorcycle. Okay. Wedge, what's going on, buddy? Did you not see them come back? I cannot thank you enough, Meteor. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much.
Oh, don't mention it.
We are family, are we not?
Well, yes. It's just, I didn't think I'd ever see him again.
I owe a lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too, Meteor. I'm losing count of how many I owe you.
Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's you. It's really you.
In our hearts, we all knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh.
When Alphino told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened?
The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint.
It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right?
I myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted not a miss in horizon. Nothing at all. To suggest the passing of an Imperial force, from this I conclude that the Guardians neither came by land nor air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by Ascients. Carry on.
We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into cargo bay, awaiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Menphelia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them.
Castrum Sentry. What happened next?
Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald. Much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control, thereby forced an emergency landing, and in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history.
Okay.
Ah, if I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. And that will be Biggs' handiwork. Like as not, you always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Meteor, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Menphelia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for.
Hurrah! 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 Everybody's happy. Clap like my niece.
She's a baby, so it's very slow and concentrated. Immense focus. Alright, here we go. Thanks to you, Biggs, and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Menphelia and the others. God knows we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. So let us convene at Revenant's Toll on Mordona. 'Tis as good a place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east, then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission.
Did you guys see the lights just suddenly light up? I guess indoors doesn't have like sunrise, it just kind of like cranks. How we doing? I don't have Mordona unlocked. Alright. Okay, so now I need to go here, which is from Querthos? So is it just down? Yeah, okay, down. Well, that's way easier. Take the taxi. That's the case even in housing? The windows go from 0 to 11? Oh, that's a bummer. That's quite the mess over there. Is that the Garlean ship? Is that what crashed up there? The Garlean airship? From Cardno? Okay. Mordona. More donuts. So many donuts. Why am I not? Oh, I have to wait on. Got it. Revenant's Toll. There it is. Lick the crystal.
Am I getting close? Come into my castrum. I feel like we're getting close. Yeah, Midgar Summer? What is that ship? It was a huge ship. Alright. Here we go. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you say rightly? Your friends are being held captive at the Castrum Sentry, and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert as of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get in within 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Menthile and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye, it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration.
But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in?
Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door.
Huh? The front door?
Aye. We'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitek armor, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but it might just work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you are determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glaumund. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a great deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt he'd want to be of aid.
Ida and I shall go reconnoiter Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had a chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Meteor. Let's do this! Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times where you're not enthused? If I'm nothing if not enthused, Justola. You're beginning to remind me of Babalimo.
Here we go. Glaumund. What's up, buddy? Looking for Glaumund, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry. You need my help? Yeah, something tells me you're gonna get along just fine. Okay. So, you have friends at Castrum Sentry for want of rescue. That Slapborn knows me too well. You can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass an opportunity to get back at those whore sons. Enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. And how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. As you approach Center from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there. Never mind all the mobiles and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come across some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. You listen closely, might as well be you can eavesdrop on something that happens within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going, and Godspeed. Okay. We are getting very close to some actual large-scale Imperial shenaniganry. And I remember these Nixes hitting like a truck back then. I don't know if they still do, because I'm wildly over-leveled. But I remember in ARR, this starting to be where the game was like, man, this got really dangerous. But I mean, I also would have been minimum level at all times, because back then you gapped out in MSQ. So you had to go do like fates and stuff and side quests. So you're always, and Morbles are nasty. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. There's some drainage pipes. Can I listen in this one? No. That one goes into the ground. I have to listen to this one, huh? Oh, I can like walk inside. Nice. Yes, drainage. Oh, gross. Mosquitoes came out. Okay. Pretty good time today. Yeah. I mean, I started at 9. I didn't do any class quests. I didn't start early today to do class quests. Haven't been sleeping well, so. I was up, but I used the time to kind of rest and be around the house. I get up at 6.
The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe.
What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak?
She might as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her.
The others are much better. The Ellison gets on my nerves most of all, but every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish.
I do wonder, why is it so that the Tribunes are so obsessed with this Benphilia woman?
They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have.
Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use?
How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself?
As well as try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much.
Our break is over. We better get back to our stations.
The footfalls grow fainter until all is silent.
Okay. I fought off some mosquitoes. I need to go this way first. And then I can work my way right. Yeah, this was much better. See if I can slide up here without getting killed. Don't turn. Don't turn. Yeah, that's right. I also back then, I don't think I yet understood that like things are either visually or there's like sound and stuff, so you can slide by pretty close to their back without pulling. You can almost touch them, even at the right level range. They're pretty visual cone forward.
'Tis good to see you again, Meteor. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So Benphilia and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him.
Good work, Meteor. As Alphino has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Garmon is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Benphilia and the others are counting on us, Meteor. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. Oh, snap. Oh, snap.